After a little more than 20 years as president of the San Diego Chargers, Dean Spanos has passed that title to his two sons, John and A.G., who now take over as president of football operations and business operations, respectively, while their father remains chairman of the board.
Hey, bro.
Yes.
It's a formality, really, a change in title, but not in duties, as the brothers have both ramped up their responsibilities in the past few years, readying themselves for this transition.
You know, A.G. and John are well equipped to do the day-to-day operations, so I have no second thoughts about that.
I think it's going to be unique in that I think we're the only NFL team that's going to be set up this way, two presidents, a chairman, and I think it's going to give us an advantage.
That advantage is one they will lean on as John and A.G. navigate an organization clouded with uncertainty over whether or not the team will remain in San Diego, an issue their father is now giving all of his attention to.
It's unique times right now.
On the football side, everything that's going on with the stadium doesn't affect our jobs really one bit.
John and A.G. have been working for the Chargers since they were teenagers, and this building didn't even exist. In fact, A.G. would drive his little brother to the offices at Qualcomm Stadium, where the two of them held a number of different jobs.
I was a ball boy at practice, firing the jugs machine that fires the football at players, driving players to the airport, putting together paperwork and binders. I mean, you name it, we've pretty much done it.
I worked on the football side. John worked on the business side. Of course, ultimately, we switched and did different things, but it gave us such a great feel for how this football business operates.
So what about sibling rivalry?
Well, the good thing is we got all our fighting out of the way when we were kids.
Do you ever like Rochambeau it over anything? Rock, paper, scissors, kind of?
We definitely get creative on ways to split ties, sure.
As John and A.G. carve their own legacy, they're reminded of the one their grandfather Alex created in 1984 when he bought the team.
It's definitely a dream because, you know, this organization means so much to our family.
Now it's time to do things their way while still carrying the lessons they learned from their dad.
They've seen us when we've struggled. They've seen us when we've been successful, although we haven't won a Super Bowl. But, you know, so they've seen both sides of it. And that's good, because if you only see the good side, you don't know how to handle it when it gets difficult. And if you've only seen the difficult side, you may get used to it and accept that as just, that's the way it is. Nothing is greater in life than to see your children succeed. And I think they've done a great job. They got a long ways to go. You know, it's challenging every year, this business, as you know, very competitive, but they're up for the challenge.
Of course, Dean left them with a few final words.
I told them, don't call me. You're in charge.
For NBC7 Sports, I'm Annie Heilbrunn.